Hi, welcome to day 4.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning makeup brushes because what else do you do when there's a crisis going on?
Yeah, so last night, just think where we are with all this. Last night was the Boris Johnson speech to the nation moment. So just after yesterday's vlog, where he told us we've all got to stay indoors much more seriously. So we did today. We went for our walk around the block, which is allowed to do. We saw about 3 people, didn't we?
From afar.
We kept a long way away from
them. I kind of like walked across the grass. I mean, everyone thinks I'm mad in my house, but I'm trying to like do my bit because I've had one of my best friends works for the NHS. She's a radiographer, and we were sending a group text, me and the other friend, a group of 3 of us, and yeah, it's pretty scary out there. I feel like I really need to do. And she said it's I won't say what hospital she works at, but she works at a hospital not that far away from where we live, and I'm not saying where we live either. We live in the south of England anyway, and they have got 15-16 wards full of people. They're moving out all of their non-COVID cases, and she's like, the problem is the minority are not staying in. And that's really...
Well, sending them home, you mean?
Yeah, as in no, but she said the minority of people are not staying in, and it's just...
Yeah, I mean, where we are, it's very quiet. I didn't go there, so I haven't seen... We keep seeing news pictures of the centre of London is empty, and then you see another picture saying there's a packed tube train,
the tubes are doing,
But this is the daft thing, they're now complaining because, of course, they cut the service down, either because they've got fewer staff or I don't know what, but... then the fewer tubes are going to be twice as packed, so it's kind of killing itself. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. But at the moment, we've got lockdown for 3 weeks is the technical thing. Our day was fairly normal, as in yesterday, same as yesterday. I did some work with the kids, some homework stuff and things with them.
I taught a lot of lessons.
You taught a lot of
lessons. I'm just in the process of changing my whole curriculum for next term, and just done the first 6 videos. I'm going to do a little link video for each bit of work I'm setting, and that took me about 3 hours to film 6 videos because they kind of needed to be a little bit more perfect than being in a classroom. I think the outtakes will make good footage for later on. It's weird because I'm used to vlogging. I have a YouTube channel, as is linked to on here, Loris and Lee, and it's really weird talking on camera as I've been doing today, and kind of it's like the same as vlogging really. I'm talking to people, giving them talking about stuff,
giving actual lessons,
giving kind of instructions for a lesson, and not having Celia next to me. I don't like vlogging on my own. I really don't.
Excuse me.
And you're doing a very good substitute. You're not, Celia.
Well, obviously.
And I really miss her. I really miss her. It's just, I think that this is so far, I've actually really struggled today. Mentally, I've struggled today. Very, very difficult headspace day.
You've got a lot of changes to do very quickly.
Yeah, and I'm
straight back into
I'm no worse off than anybody else, and I'm sure there are other people struggling. And I do count myself lucky, which is why I'm cleaning makeup brushes, because it's something I can do. I can change this. I can make this clean. And yeah, I think that it's not been an easy day, and I'm sure there are many other people out there who have found it hard, either because they're trying to work with children and get their home learning done and carry on with their job.
I mean, in a way I'm kind of affected less because I'm used to being at home a lot. I do work a lot at home, and so on. So I don't feel like, oh, this is crazy. What am I doing here all day? Because I'm often at home all day. I have my own space to work in. I've got my own studio to be in.
We are luckier than some in that respect.
It hasn't affected me much as much.
No,
yet.
we're
I
not
haven't started my online
as a family.
Yet,
we're not cramped into one tiny room.
We feel very lucky from.
We are luckier than most, but it's just got to me today, and it's not even the staying in. Actually, the staying in doesn't really bother me. It's the change to my job. It's the fact that we're all having to make massive adjustments, and I think that it's just the reality really now that the things you miss. But on a positive note, and I'm going to try and let's finish it on a really positive note. It's the 24th of March, people, and if you're a Disney lover,
my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh yeah, but if you're a Disney lover, Disney
yes.
Plus has come out.
That's true. Yes.
So
We've had to have some dinner and watch Disney.
I'm going to. I've worked for about 12 hours today.
Yes,
Tuesdays is. I mean, to be fair, Tuesdays is my long day. You know, in the normal world,
Is it Tuesday?
I work.
Gosh.
It is Tuesday,
Should be
and
on a concert
Tuesday
tonight.
is a very long working day for me. So it's not actually like because of this I've had a long working day. Tuesdays are long, and I'm trying to keep some of it as normal as possible. But
Because it's different. It's hard to work when it's different. It's like starting a new
my
job.
voice is killing me, and because it's just I've constantly got this fourth wall between me. If you're a performer, you'll understand what I mean by the fourth wall. And I work in cabaret, and we don't have a lot of fourth wall. So and teaching has no fourth wall. So having a fourth wall is exhausting. It's really quite exhausting. I can understand why TV presenters actually find this quite hard, because you're talking to people as if they're in the room, but there's a physical wall, and you're trying to break the fourth wall that is almost impossible to do. We're gonna go and switch off, and we're gonna watch. You're gonna watch Mandalorian. I'm not.
Hope so.
I'm gonna watch The Imagineer Story,
Yeah.
because if I can't go to Disney World,
Well, look, if anyone is actually watching this, do feel free, obviously, to comment below if you are similar situations, or how you're coping with things, or what you think is going to happen, or what has happened to you already in the next few weeks, because we're going to obviously be keeping an eye on everything and updating you on how things are affecting our family. As I said, mostly, your work has changed a lot. The kids are at home doing homework. It feels a bit like a long weekend at the moment still.
it does.
Not going out. We often do that with pyjama days, whatever we call them. So it's nothing really strange yet. I think it's going to hit when after a week or two's time and the kids are going, really, we can't go anywhere? It's like, no, we still can't. The food thing, we're still
that sent me into anxiety today, because I'm trying to sort my mum out.
After they announced yesterday the lockdown, everything sort of...
I'm trying to sort my mum out, because she
collapsed,
technically needs to be self-isolated because of her age, and we can't get her an order.
there's no
I mean,
delivery
she's
service.
okay. She's not ill, she's
fit,
not
yeah.
highly vulnerable. I mean, it is literally just her age. So she's, I think, going to go down to a supermarket near her on the early morning slot one day. But I'm also slightly concerned, because if we need to self-isolate, how are we meant to feed a family of 4 when you can't get a delivery slot for
that's right.
So, 4 weeks?
Say one of you and me actually goes proper ill with it.
Yeah, if we have to and that's the thing. And I think
one of us
that
has to go to
people
the shops.
Are
It's crazy.
not. Oh no, because they're so scared about starving, and I think that it's we're not going to stop. We've got food, and we make it through. But we've got 2 children to feed as well. You then have
to keep stacking up for in case you can't get out. That's the thing. That's what people are doing. So to be fair, people are stacking up in case they can't get out.
Yeah, 2 weeks is a long
so I
time.
can see-
If you think we normally do a weekly shop.
Yeah. And even then, maybe we get the weekend we tend to pick up extra bits, don't we?
So
anyway, let us know if that's something that you wanted to talk about again. But otherwise,
we will see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow for hopefully
and, to be continued.